Hello. Welcome back. It's been a while. Let's get into it. I hope I am talking in stream. Looks okay. Alright, what's going on here? Last time we got here, we were ready to go in space. What was this terminal again? Oh, this is just talking. Oh, you gotta go down. Let's find out where our destination is. Unreliable navigation terminal. Ooh, look at this. This is us. Independent orbital station and the remains of Halcyon's first colony ship, captained by Junlei Tennyson and run by descendants of the original crew. Okay, toggle inactive quests. Ah, there we go. Weapons from the void. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Or is that a side quest? Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in the system as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Moving between planets is extremely dangerous. Encouraged to remain home or work. Okay. How do I check my quests? Active quests. Passage to anywhere. Journal? Here we go. Navigate through an issue. Speak to Gladys on the groundbreaker. So we gotta speak to Gladys. I talk to her through here.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Okay. We did it. We did it. Yeah, I have a buddy apparently. Forgot about that. Transition to groundbreaker docking bay. Select up to 2 companions to accompany you. Oh, okay. I only have 2, so...
Got a sec?
Sure.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
She can't be that good, Surgeon, or what about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, we could head over to engineering. I thought you said I could keep this boat in repair. You asking to leave my crew? I don't think she'd be much. Let's say this.
I abso-surely can. I'm a passing fair mechanic. Even Mr. Thompson would have said it's my only skill. But I'm used to working on cannery lines, AG loaders and the like. There's tricks about ships I ain't learned yet. All I'm looking for is a few pointers. I bet a lady who runs a whole station has forgot more than I ever learned.
Sure.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about anything else before we moved on?
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother. Okay, let's get into this.
That's on account of how I never met her.
You mean she's dead?
I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception.
That's inhuman. Oh, I don't have enough perception.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Okay. Do you have something we need to talk about?
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time.
Why did I ask?
While we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator.
Ooh, translator, okay. You know somebody who can read the book?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Neato. That sounds like a good lead. Seems like a bit of a long shot. Seriously, only one guy in the whole colony? A former what now? Sounds like a good lead. How do we find him?
That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How will a crew manifest help us track down your friend? How is it simple Vicar happens to be such a high-skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Sounds good. How will the crew help us track down your friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Alright, sounds good.
Thank you, Captain.
You're welcome, Wicker.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
You remembered unwashed bodies? Okay.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
Yeah, corporate trooper. What's your story?
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
I notice you're in the middle of an argument.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
I'd like to hear your side. I heard you knocked someone out with a tossball. It's almost like you want to get arrested. The guards threatened to toss you out of an airlock. Heard you knock someone with a tossball stick.
The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, alright? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it. So, of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan?
Rizzo's Rangers?
Only the finest group of tossball players ever to take the field. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you resolved your differences like an adult, right? Oh boy. Yeah, this defendant, let's go with this.
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Sounds like you're better off on your own. Just lucky you're not serving someone's got any plans.
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing. But I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Yeah, that's me. I'm a captain.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Never caught your name. I'm Reggie Sarton. That's my name. Okay. I forgot I picked that. You in a hurry to get somewhere? Never caught your name.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you
See you
around,
around, boss.
Felix. Boss. Cool. Steve Door. Freighter crew. Can you talk?
I get strange comms chatter every time I fly by Monarch. What's going on down there?
I don't know what Monarch is. Hello, Steve Door.
Careful where you smoke. The crew bills us for air filtration.
Okay.
That maniac on Monarch's still screaming into the comms void. Getting real sick of it.
Maniac on Monarch. Okay. Cuss. Tom?
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Yeah, I'll be right there. Buy all. I don't need anything.
Identification, please.
Present Hawthorne's ID. Let's do that.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved? Take back on Hawthorne, and that isn't my ship. Let's try that.
Oh, thank the law. I could use a diversion. Tell me more then. Really sell it to me.
Captain Hawthorne abducted me. I'm a prisoner. I won a ship in a poker game. Hawthorne died in a crash. Took his ID. Yeah, let's just say that.
Not fond of that story. It lacks dazzle. What else have you got?
Really? Lost in a poker game? How about that?
Please. You can do better than that. Where's the drama?
Really? What about this?
I like where this is headed. What happened to this, vile kidnapper?
He disappeared in the
You
night.
must feel terrific. Good for you. Not in the least. Good story, though.
Damn it. Leonard.
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Key. Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great. I'll go talk to him and straighten this out. I can ring this Bedford guys. Yeah, I'll talk to
You
him.
take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Okay, got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Looking for someone named Gladys. Job. Can you tell me about Udom? Seems like this. Yeah, what about Udom?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Sounds like a fun guy. So there's tension between the Groundbreaker and the board.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Why can't Groundbreaker and board work together?
You sure you didn't just step off one of the interstellar freighters? There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that.
Glad it terrifies them. Keep pushing them.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Board runs most of the system, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Thanks for the info.
Sure thing.
Looking for someone named Gladys.
Offense. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Looking for a drink?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Right.
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Can I find a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Oh my god, there's so much questions. I'm looking for something local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Okay. How about something long-term?
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know.
How does Halcyon work?
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm new around here.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
The board runs, I think I've asked him that. How does Groundbreaker fit into that? There's actually a boardroom somewhere with all these company heads in it.
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
How does Groundbreaker fit into that?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Board run system.
Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the...
Got it.
Glad to help.
What about sublight salvage?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
I didn't think there was that many independent operators in this system.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
Okay.
All right.
See you around.
Be seeing you.
Not if I see you first. Quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Okay. Is this restricted? Am I restricted here?
Carry on.
Okay. What's this? Workbench. Tinker. Repair. Breakdown. Gladys. Udom. Let's go talk to Gladys. Ooh. Nobody noticed. Excellent. Steve Door, hey, you are outside. What's back here?
You learn to keep your eyes to yourself in my job. Nobody wants you looking close at their cargo.
Okay, Steve Door.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hard-working citizens. This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon colony.
Only source of news, you say. Okay. Steve Door. What the hell? How many Steve Doors are on the ship? No one noticed. How do I get up there? Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay, get. Oh, maybe here. There we go. No. The jumping is a little bouncy. No, why? Why? Okay. Take a step down. Slowly. There we go. Alright. I think that's it. We 25 meters. Stevedore, okay.
Mechanicals all over, but they still got us sweating to move boxes.
I'm guessing Stevedore is a faction or
Try not to
something,
be
and not the
distracted by
name of
glare
a
of the
person.
adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
I want to look at your ad, drone. Okay.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, Triple Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
Cool. Gladys.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate practice from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed? Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and products. Military service does not guarantee full employment.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave.
Haha.
Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
I'm looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Okay, how's life on the Groundbreaker?
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
How does the Groundbreaker keep the board at bay?
Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
So Junlei is keeping it free. You mentioned Sublight.
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
Do you do business with Promenade merchants?
Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Moon mask guy. What the heck? Alright. Yep, just a bathroom. Ooh, sneaky.
This is the simple truth. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions. Therefore, our lives are predestined along a path that is only visible in retrospect. Life is fated and unstoppable.
I don't know, Mr. Vicker. That seems like quite a leap.
Okay. 0G. Examine. I served on 2 corporate freighters before I got stranded here. Everyone's heard my sob story, but no one's listening to them. I'm just background radiation. Wasn't my fault the captain decided to take off early. Wasn't my fault. No one checked the crew manifest. Wasn't my fault they replaced me with a full-timer. Now I'm filthy, bitless, and bedless. For as far as anyone's concerned, I'm Groundbreaker trash. That's how I live. And if no one agrees to take me on as crew, I suppose that's how I'll die. Squatter, huh? Maybe we'll find him. Nope. 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 How do I put the the gun away. How do I put it away? Nope. That's the slow thing. I forgot I had that. Nope. F is to heal. Maybe it's Zed. Nope, Zed tells people to go places.
Sure.
Never mind, I guess we're holding this baton. Restricted area. Unauthorized personnel will be shot on sight. You can either fight sneak or use a holographic shout to get around. Post-mortem fees will be paid by the closest living relative. Well, there's no one here, so let's take all this stuff. Ooh, a medical bay card. I don't know where. Oh, I can unlock it with a key card. Okay. Okay, you know what? This feels more like a quest area. I'm gonna go talk to Gladys since we were right beside her.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicar.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. Is that about it?
Hello. Don't mind my weapons. I just don't know how to put them away.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are?
You got cookies?
Made without a single natural ingredient. Or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Phineas sent me. He said he could tell me or sell me nav key to Stellar Bar. Trade.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Pay 10,000 bits. I don't have that. Tell me about this opportunity. Any chance of discount since Phineas sent me?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light on the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Right, no, never mind that. Tell me about this opportunity. Oh, there was another option, but they took it out.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms here. Let's read the details. What other jobs do you know about? No qualms here.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Some sort of automated machine.
Edna didn't seem to think so.
Message.
And I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide.
If it's a corporate town with something to hide, why the SOS sounds like an opportunity, alright. If they're hiding something, won't they be liable to shoot on sight?
Quite the opposite, I believe. Nothing terribly secret about gunfire, is there? If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Oh, hello Oddity, welcome to the stream. The more corpse, less time to meddle, so you need someone to snoop around for you. Services don't come cheap. You can see where this is going. Snoop.
My goodness, aren't you quick on the uptake? I like that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
Cookies. You can count on me. I'll stop by if I find anything. You can count on me.
Law bless your atoms. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
What other jobs do you know about?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Okay. Opportunity. Let's see what you got to trade.
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
I don't know what that is. Repair. Yeah, let's repair my armor. It's gonna cost me 131 bits. Sure. What's this? Mag pick. Self-patching armor degradation. Installs a set of self-repairing material that reduces the rate at which armor deteriorates. Cool. Why are you still highlighted? Passage to anywhere. Purchase a nav key. Oh, I guess I gotta get enough money to get a nav key from her. Talk to Udom. Unlock with key. Apparently I have the key. Trino, what is this? Suit? Tech skills, okay. Freeman business suit. Take it all. Take it. Rest and go key card. Okay, I don't have that. Rest and go key card. You guys open the door. God, you guys are dumb.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Spacer's choice is in.
The Lost Hope. Didn't they say something about the Lost Hope? Oh, it was a bar where I could get a drink. Well, can't steal that. Hello, Vera.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till Junlei gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
Sail to come here. Heard anything interesting?
Only the usual. Marauders all over space. You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space?
What's with the heat issue?
The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it.
Sounds like you might have an issue with your thermal control system.
Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse.
What do you need radiators for? Who's in charge? Maybe I can do something about that. What do you need it?
They're supposed to gather up all the heat the systems generate and vent it into space. Instead of the heat going where it ought, though, it seems to be blowing straight down the promenade.
How long's it been like this?
Weeks? I lost track. Too law-damn long.
Who's in charge?
Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise. She runs this heap. Best she can, anyway. Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up.
Maybe I can do something
That's
about
not
it.
for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei in engineering.
Okay. What do you know about Junlei?
There's nobody who knows more about the station's guts. Any system you could name, June's crawled around inside and made it better. She doesn't come around here often, though. Don't see her as much of a drinker. Too straight-laced for that.
What you got for
Nothing
trade?
you need and everything you want.
Ah. Nope, you don't got. See if I can sell anything to her. Weapons. Automatic pistol. I got 2 of those. Sell junk, hold Z. Okay. Sold. Sawed-off shotgun, sawed-off shotgun. I got too many gosh dang weapons. Okay, whatever.
A new face. What?
Nothing. Okay.
There's your drink, man.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back! I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, get out of here, you guys. Yeah, keep them out, guys.
Hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
You'd think the board and its agents would be more content, sitting at the top of the system's food chain as they are.
Citizens often ask why there aren't enough new faces in that.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
He's dead. Forget why I'm for my ship. I'm gonna wring your scrawny neck. It's wrong for giving me back my ship. Here to turn in. I don't want to do that. Forget Alex. Why'd you impound my ship?
I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go.
Thrilling. Alex isn't important. Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend.
Uh-huh.
You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Lie. Yep, he sure did.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
He was eaten alive by feral canids. Escape pod accident. That's how he really died. Trust me, you don't want to know. Let's lie, because I get points.
No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
Again, very sorry. Can we get back to the topic? So about my ship. I'm sorry you lost your bud.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
What do you think I know anything about Wells? I know where to find him. Alex never mentioned. Why is the board so interested?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Why do you think I'd know anything?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table?
Alex never mentioned Wells.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
What's this about the board having your head? Yeah.
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's my white whale, I suppose.
Moby Dick. Alright, I'll tell you where he is. I can't tell you where Wells is.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
I wanted to ask you something else.
Be my guest.
What do you do here? Can you get me to Stellar Boy? Does it seem hot in here to you? Locked doors in the back?
A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Chairman visit often?
Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
What do you do here?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
Big fish in a small space station. Nice setup.
I have few complaints.
Can you get me to Stellar Bay? I don't know why, but
Good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
yeah, I don't know. So, no?
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
Okay, no would have done it.
Best to be clear, I believe.
Does it seem hot in here?
Ugh. Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
Why are there armed guards in here?
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive.
Uh-huh.
They're here to keep the peace, of course.
Intelligence. To watch your back. Okay, seems like you're looking for a fight to me.
Hardly. And if I might be frank, I doubt the Mardettes would be much match for seasoned UDL troops. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status, and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign.
One more thing.
Please, go ahead.
Nothing.
Ask away.
We're leaving. Skills, perks. Okay, let's see what perks. We still can't get these. 5, okay. I've only spent 3. Time dilation, damage when alone, walk speed, sprint speed, companion crit, science weapon magazine, damage per flaw, armor rating, additional ammo, additional consumable and vendors, don't care. 50% recharge, fast travel unencumbered, companion kills, vendor prices, armor, let's do that. Apply. Okay, 0 perks. Skills. Let's get more dialogue going. Let's get some ranged going also, I guess. Sure. Okay. Oh wait, what's this? Vicar Max. Oh, he's got a perk. Health, threat generated less, okay. Hack. Increase your hack skill when Max is in the party. You know, that could be useful. Keep that. Oh, do you have more points? No. What's your passcode? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't pick this in front of them.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Okay. Auntie's Kitchen discovered. Greasy.
Auntie greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Let's see. Aren't you a glorified vending machine?
This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed.
Engineering. Let me take a look at that.
Shock simulation restored. Initiating shocked subroutine. How dare you? Shocked subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%. Resuming protein dispensation protocol. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Let's see what you
Beginning
got.
dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
Buy stuff. When did I get that? What is this anyways? Chef hat. Oh, I can buy that from him. Whoops. Okay, whatever.
And an old Yakita 3.7? You'd think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
And now for a special word from Chairman Rockwell.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
Spent all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
But there are those who cheat and swindle their way through life. It breaks my heart to see the fruits of your labor stolen by these vagabonds. One such man is Phineas Wells. The board unanimously decided that in the interests of protecting our best assets, that's you, we are substantially raising the reward for his arrest. If you have any information regarding his whereabouts, do your civic duty and come forward. Until then, my friends, keep working, and we'll keep paying you. Farewell.
This has been an official message from our hard-working chairman. Such an honor for all.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Ragisaurus. Nice place.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Do whatever I can. I'm not trying to start any fights. Copy that, Chief.
At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Ships at impound, I can safely say I'm headed for Monarch. Yeah.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Yinger, welcome back. Yeah, how's it going? Ooh, you got some sort of cool icon. Clip the halls. Nice. Alright, well, I see a lot of face. Welcome aboard. You want to talk to Junlei? Go ahead. Yeah, talk to her. Wait. Feeding the board. What's the command? What's going on? Yeah, talk to her.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
No need to be so formal, Parvati. Nudge her to continue.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
You're just thinking about me the other day, wondering what you were up to? Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, I've just been busy with work and stuff, and Yeah, even my weekends I've been doing some overtime these days. We've just been kind of short-staffed with people taking days off, and yeah, it's just been really busy at work. Yeah, I've only had like one day off every weekend these past few weekends, which, yeah, you know, got to do other home chores. But I'm back. I was off today, so here I am. Okay, happy to make time, Parvati. You can ask me something. Don't be shy about requesting time off. You need to compare notes in person. Silently encourage.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not too miserable. It's just busy, that's all. Me, I work, I'm a technician. I work at Pratt & Whitney. I just do calibration stuff. Okay, name's pretty. Sorry, Junlei, I had other questions for you. Nice job, Parvati. Let's whisper that. No, let's say I have questions.
Not a problem, Captain. Ask away.
Heard you're having a heat problem. What's it like being in command? You don't have a lot of faith in the board.
You're right. I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
You must not like Bedford very much.
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
Yeah, you knew it was something technical or sciencey. Yep. It's not board at a safe distance.
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
Other questions? What was it like being in command?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Ship is a family business. Parvati can always help you shoulder the burden. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Ship's a family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gaying, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Almost Christmas, just an hour and a half or so today and then tomorrow. Yep. One more day. Well, actually, I gotta work on Monday, so it's gonna be 2 days for me. But yeah, Christmas next week. Yep. Was it a big change, the transmission to command? Condolences, Junlei. Sure, those were big shoes to fill. Big shoes to fill.
Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
So you're off after tomorrow for the Christmas break? Maybe you can see why I'm protecting our family. You got tinkerings, but where's the self-destruct mechanism? You're a little young to be training a successor. What about this?
I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do. I
It
yelled
was.
at that thing years ago. Now it brews a stim that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe.
Are you a little young?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when. You've got my attention.
Happy Yule, Happy Mary Lwyd. Yeah, that was from Assassin's Creed, right? He took the next week off, going to visit family in Florida. Oh, nice. At least it'll be nice and warm down there. Have a good trip. Well, tell me about it if I ever stream soon. Heard you're having a heat problem.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Sure you're capable. Staff can stay ahead of the problem. Why haven't you fixed them?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Yeah, not super warm, but a bit warmer than here. Yeah. Yeah, I'd gladly take that. We already got some snow. It's melted today, but we had snow a couple of days ago. Is there more room for compromise? Surely the board doesn't want the Groundbreaker to roast.
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves.
Ooh.
The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Supposed to get a dusting of snow tomorrow? Well, yeah, hopefully it doesn't stay cold. Need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate. Can I help? I'd radio. Let's science it.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Back bays. Where is that? How do you know the parts are still there?
I keep diligent records of station repairs, requisitions, and available assets, just like my grandmother taught me. The station's radiators haven't changed since her time, and her records say the parts should be there. I trust them.
Oh, rain and snow mix. Oh, that's gonna be real slushy on the roads. Yeah, good luck with that. Got it, I'll take care of that. The back bays.
Sorry, I forget not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
You can get those parts anywhere else. Could we try to talk this out? Who's down there? Have you tried sending anyone else down there? Could we talk?
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
Oh, no, much less than an inch. Yeah, that's nothing. You'll be fine, I guess. I'll get you those parts. Have you tried sending anyone else?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back.
Uh-oh.
I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
Uh-huh, none taken.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding.
Can't get the parts anywhere else?
You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade. That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy.
Negotiations sound like a bureaucratic coup.
Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence.
I'll get you those parts.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Where's my quest pop-up?
This is Halcyon.
Stop it.
We interrupt your regular
Gladys,
for the following story.
I gotta buy the key from her, but I don't have enough money. These guys might notice.
be on the lookout.
Kitchen, fast travel. Quests. Ask you to update Dr. Dorset. Set active. Is that nearby? Okay, he's nearby. Let's go talk to him. You've been planning your vacation for early next year? Oh, cool. Your vacation down to Florida? This doesn't look like an armory. Oh, Mike's armory. Spratwurst Defender or something. Oh, it's more of a chore than a vacation. This one's in February. Oh, cool. Where are you planning on going?
CNP Force Pockets can be microwaved in 2.5 seconds. Force Pockets.
Add trail. What? Okay. Shows you signed the employment contract. I keep telling you the hat doesn't fit right. There's something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? Is this my life now? Because if it is, I'll take it. I'll be your moon man. But there won't be anything left of me to care. Martin. Are you okay, honey? Hope you're doing well, Mom. Thought I'd check in. Engineers visit the shop a bunch. I remember when I used to turn a wrench back on Terra 2. Lilia Hagen over in Sublight told me I could always pursue a career in salvage if this thing doesn't work out. Please give Dad and the others a hug for me. Mom, it's really great that we can stay in touch like this. Little reminders of home are important than ever. Enjoy Spacer Choice goods I send. You can get ones just like them at home, but I figured you might appreciate getting from me the company discount and all. Return to Reach. The heat. I know it's bad. I imagine 3 showers a day. I hear you. You got problems. Hands to the mechanical problem with the mechanical solution. In the meantime, enjoy some additional water rations and take breaks. You deserve them if you're thirsting for cooler air. Talk to your close engineer about spots with favorable circulation. Seeking contractor, Sublight Salvage. Ooh. Speak with Lilia Hagen. Seeking ethically flexible spacer with Stellar Bay landing clearance. That was a hard sentence to say. Payment in exchange for return of legal salvage. Details given upon acceptance of contract. Active warrants, prior convictions, no questions asked. Our background checks filter out criminal red flags. Plausible deniability is a Sublight way. See Lilia for details. Warehouse next to Spratwurst joint, 2nd floor. Spratwurst, okay, we know where that is. Loitering on board property is forbidden. Focusing, refined. Groundbreaker, space station, blah blah blah. Udon, Bedford. Thank you for your. Please note, the next spacer caught drinking on the stairs outside the embassy may find themselves on the root side of an airlock. PPS, this is the 3rd time I've had to post this message and I'm sick and tired of it. I will not hesitate to open a board sanction investigation into your behavior, and when you're caught, punish you accordingly. Felix Millstone. Okay, they got something against Felix. Toronto, heard it's nice that time of year? Nope, it is not. You do not want to go to Toronto in February. It's going to be freezing and there's going to be ice and snow everywhere. It's terrible. There was something about... Oh, Sublight.
Sublight Salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
I'm supposed to talk to someone here.
Sublight for life. The corporation's never lifted a finger for me.
Seen you limping a bit. You all right, Mr. Vicker? Need us to slow down?
What are you implying? I am perfectly fit. My knee is just acting up.
There's no shame in being older, Mr. Vicker. Don't worry. The captain and I'll take care of you.
I need neither your advice nor your pity, young lady.
Dude, she was just trying to help. Calm down. Oh.
Guess it was nothing.
Yeah, I wasn't doing anything.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
Oh, you're going to Uruguay and Argentina? Nice, that'll be a fun trip. Yeah, stay away from Canada in February. It's unless you want ice and snow. Name's Captain Regisaurus. How'd you know?
Money. We got it. The Steve Doors want it. I'll take that as a yes. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
So you're a Sublight employee.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Okay. Hey, look, I don't have to lockpick that.
Got any leads on salvage? Doesn't even have to be broke yet. We'll take anything.
Dangerous Frontiers by Ophelia Sfini. It is intriguing how we devoted our resources to the stars when there were still so many problems to be solved on Earth. Exposing our fragile species to the breadth of the cosmos renders settlers and spacers alike vulnerable to the mysteries of other worlds. The fate of an outbound civilization could hinge on a single miscalculation, an unobserved variable, and any number of alien catastrophes. Reckless and impatience are perhaps hardwired features of humanity, and not errors in our genes, as others might imply. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm here to talk to you. What's this? Legitimate business contractors. If the authorities are on your heels, our legal team has pre-approved you to recite this passage from our colonial trading rights, pursuant to regulations following internally preserved Borscht. What? Such a business entity would therefore be entitled to gather, maintain, and ultimately dispose of decommissioned agricultural hardware and accessories for profit or convenience. Short version, if we handle potted meat, we can legally salvage tractor parts. That's why I keep a can of borscht in a Sublight-owned safe deposit box off-world, and why the goods you bring in are cataloged as farm equipment. Everything we do is perfectly legal. Now go bring home some bacon, okay?
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Yeah, Oddity told you it was a good time to visit Canada. Oddity's a liar. Sometimes, yeah. Well, February's a terrible time. You're just gonna deal with cold and slush and snow. It's miserable. And the weather's continuously gray. I'm looking outside right now. It's just gray. It's not even clouds. It's just haze. Can't even see the sun. Anyways, name's Regisaurus. Never heard of you. Well, I'm gonna lie.
Not a word. Pity. My guy in marketing is about to lose his other thumb.
Uh-oh.
It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
I didn't kill him. Don't let the idiot hear you calling her ship names. Ada. Okay. Hawthorne, never heard of him. Get to the point. I didn't kill him.
I didn't ask. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But There's a catch.
There is always a catch.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
I don't have a nav key, but can I still take the job? What's so special about Stellar Bay? It's perpetual and the sun goes down at 4? Yeah, it's terrible.
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack.
I don't have a nav key.
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
Bits. I take it Sublight isn't strictly a salvage operation?
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
What kind of other sectors does Sublight pursue?
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
Your company of bureaucratic pirates. Wink.
Good boy. Knew you'd understand.
You're very honest about Sublight's criminal side. How organizes business?
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
Uh-huh. How organized is this business?
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
Other questions?
I have nothing to hide.
I'm leaving.
Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Yeah. Oh, I can't jump off. Well, what's this? Can I go in here?
Huh?
Yeah, I don't think they want me going in there.
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one? Really?
I will. Let's go.
As always, I am at your disposal.
Tossball.
Anything you'd like to discuss?
Yes, tossball. Wow, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. Tell me about your religion. Let's talk about this personal quest of yours. Yeah, what is this personal quest?
Yes, well, now that we're here, can we check in with security? I'd like to track down that scholar.
That's the plan. Okay, we're gonna talk to... Shut up, drone.
Are you listening to me, Mfuru? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
Your name's Mfuru? Okay.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
No.
See, Mfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
You keep seeing Dead Island 2 go on sale and want to get it, but the deluxe edition with all the DLC to go on sale and the only standard edition goes on sale? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it was really cheap recently, but she's a companion. She looks a bit like ScarJo. Yeah, she does actually, with short hair. Yeah. So the rest of Apparently not receiving visitor. Maybe you can look in on Jessie. Don't even like her, but you're checking in on her.
You say that like it's weird.
None of my business. That's very noble of you.
It is most certainly not. And watch where you go saying that, okay? You're gonna give people the wrong idea. I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
Uh-huh. Maybe I can look it
Be
on.
my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Neat.
Something I can help you with?
Doubt it. Like to see Jessie Doyle. Can I buy supply?
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say, have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Can I buy supplies?
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
It's $25 right now? Oh, cool. Yeah, the winter sale should be going about now. It might drop. How do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
See ya.
Take care.
Just gonna read your messages, alright? Need a status update, Ariane. I know you boasted about Skilla shortcut, but could you maybe venture through a pocket of space that isn't infested with pirates? You know pirates, the ones who love cargo and hate rules. Here in Medbay, we've got blunt tools, watered down meds, long shifts, and shaky hands. Don't let me down. Not the only message. Logs, staff shortage. At my wit's end, coordinating with any authority outside of Groundbreaker, the board won't dispatch a surgeon unless Junlei agrees to share a third of all docking revenue, and Spacer's Choice won't send supplies unless we make an exclusive deal to use their products. No thank you. I've seen enough shoddy needles breaking off in patient arms. Oh my god, that's terrible. I'd need to chat with Junlei about this, but she has problems of her own. Some of us are growing concerned about the cost of Groundbreaker's independence. Okay. What's this? What's this? Looks like a... oh, it's a saw. Sick Mardet. Who's this? Sick bay nurse.
Miss Doyle isn't having any visitors. Even friends.
Who's this, Miss Doyle? Okay, don't want them getting mad. Hey, wasn't I back there? Anyways, let's talk to her.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
You'll be playing on PS5? Nice, you got your PS5? I've been playing a lot of Phasmo lately. It's fun. When will devs learn to animate a cough? Yeah, that was a weird cough. Well, cool, we've been playing Phasmo. Yeah, it seems like a fun game. I don't know if I'd ever play it though. It's kind of scary. But it looks fun. It's I like watching people play it. It's pretty fun. Delivery service. Better myself. Isn't this the med bay?
Sure is.
You need a deft hand to straighten a busted nose or sparkle up those not-so-pearly whites? I'm your gal. Of course, there's not much cosmetic improvement going on at the moment, not without my mechanicals. Where the law is Irian anyway?
Who the heck's Irian? Wheeler told me to tell you to get off his ass about your shipment.
Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
It's only 20 bucks. I don't know what is in Monopoly money in Canada. Wow, 20 bucks is probably around like 30 bucks. Because I think the rate is $1.40 for every American dollars. Yeah, our money's going to the drain. It's dropping. It's terrible.
Keep hanging around and I'll begin to think you're here for me. What can I do for you?
Nothing. I thought there was
a day, then.
Bunch of things to ask her. Anyways, let's see what happens if I go in here. That guy's gonna kill me, probably.
We got trouble.
Don't. What are you guys doing?
Well done. We are victorious.
Okay, see, I don't want to do that. You guys are gonna take that. Yeah, in a hospital. That's terrible. I don't know what those guys were doing. It wasn't my fault. Frozen dinner. Hey, Moon Man.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Dennison will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
Oh yeah, and that lady was over there just puffing her cigarette. Yeah, I know. I thought they would all get mad at me, but I guess not. You work for Spacer's Choice? Ever been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation Aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
It's not so bad. They're struggling, but they've got good hearts.
That's true.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
That's a Spacer's Choice beer. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
Fair warning, still logged into one of the public terminals.
Shit. Oh, shit. No, I mean, yeah, excellent. Yeah, that was intentional. As the face of Spacer's Choice, it's my honor to be a public figure. Who needs privacy when you have job security?
Gotta ask you about the hat.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
You doing alright in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as Spacer's Choice is affordable.
Can you see in there?
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
How do you brush your teeth?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Sprat Wash, Mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
Do you miss eating solid food?
Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon colony.
Okay. Do you have to sleep with that on?
Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew. The blast will send you through the stratosphere, and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed.
Spacer's Choice make you wear that?
Add an additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat.
Do you need me to help get you out of there?
Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now. Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint.
This guy's losing it. Where can I get a hat like yours?
You would never ask if you knew what it's like in here. I mean, why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon.
Okay, I'm addressing the man beneath the mask. Are you okay?
Damn it. There's no slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job, it may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be.
Sorry if I pushed you too hard, Martin.
It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to.
What do you sell here?
Anything and everything. Whatever you want, we got it. And when you need a replacement, we got that too.
Okay. Must be shoddy quality if it needs replacing. Show me what you got then.
Have a look.
Cool. It's got a lot of stuff. I don't care. Where was I off to? Captain Arian? That's probably back on my ship, isn't it? I think this one I need to get the key. Let's try that, see what that is. Yeah, I need to get the key from her.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
Yeah, I need to buy that. Opportunity? What?
Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from.
Oh, right.
Shouldn't be too tough.
Okay. Thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Oh, cool. She gave him candy. Ooh. Yeah, can't steal that stuff. Can't do that quest. Let's see what this is. Worst contact. What is that? What's this? Wicker wants to track down the scholar. Actually, yeah, let's do that. We were... Track down what's going on in the journal. This is a bathroom.
Rizzo's Knock You Out Bar. A CCN 76 bar with caramel and pea-free nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
ID cartridge. Okay. You have found ID cartridge using a holographic shroud. You will now be automatically disguised when entering the associated restricted area. Well, that would have been helpful. People watching, yeah. Actually, why don't you guys stand over there? Don't want you shooting up the place. Holographic disguise activated. Shroud has activated, giving you temporary access to this area. Moving drains the energy. When it runs out, its personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you're interrogated. Okay. Let's do this quick then. Shit, where is it?
Nicely done. There it is. Just yank the drive and I'll do the rest.
Check docking records. That's probably what they want. I want to see this though. Confiscated goods. Detained a freelancer who was cagey about his business. Confiscated his personal belongings while he waited for questioning. Pistol, something, beads, coworker, something. I mean, container. He fled before we could get down to it. Left his belongings, so they're stored in the back. Okay. Security logs. Sublight bid on our impound. Generous 1-2. Brawl at the Lost Hope. Freelancers versus board. Freelancers 1 arrested a freighter captain. Hawthorne's ship impounded. Still no clue why. Guy from the back bay is roughed up Moon Kid. Ravaging mad. Warned me Moon was gonna bring about the end times. He was flying high on whatever McRed grows down there. McRed. That could be some guy in the back bays. Sworn testimony that McRed was spotted at the rest and go. Not that anyone will corroborate it. Maybe we gotta look out for this McRed guy. Alright, let's check this data. Customs data bank, okay.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Okay. Don't feel like there's anything else in here worth looking at. Goodbye.
I am en route, Captain.
Okay. Here you go. I got your thing.
His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
Perception, you hesitated there, Vicar. Why aren't you telling me?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
Seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Sounds good. Parody's dopey helm. Where is she? Oh, yeah, that is kind of dopey. Actually, speaking of, this guy should wear some armor too. He's got, yeah, he's got a bunch of stuff. Where's your armor, bro? Put that on. Yeah. Now they both got dopey helmets. What does this mean, X? Oh, this wants me to get on my ship and get out of here. I think there's more stuff to do here. Journal. Worst contact. Try drinking the sapphire wine. I can talk to her about this. Okay.
That Chief Junlei sure seems well, huh?
What does other outfits look like? I'll check in a sec. What was that about? What was that about back at Junlei's?
Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms?
She seemed very competent. Sounds like you have a crush on her.
What? No. Maybe? I don't... It's like somebody reached into my head and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town like Edgewater?
You like tools, I see. It's more to relation to the beefy Allen's shared career. This one unfair with her work. Thomas likes tools. You treated him very differently.
Well, Thomas only liked tools because I did. He wasn't interested. When I'd ask what he thought, he'd just shrug and say, whatever you think. Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her. It's just... she's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident.
Head back down. No. Talk later. Okay, was that it? Was that all I had to do? Talk to her? Back on the ship. I don't want to do that.
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today?
What clothes you wear? Oh, wait, no. I need to go in here to do that. Let's see, armor. Free businessman suit. What's the difference? Okay, this gives him dialogue skills. That's one of his suits. Laboratory. What's this worker outfit? Let's see, 3 armor, 4, 9. Well, I guess this one's the best armor for him. Yeah, gotta give him this to wear. Yeah, his original. Yeah, look, it's like a dress. Oh, his hair is a different color every time I talk to him? I didn't notice.
I find myself marveling.
Maybe it's the lighting in the room.
Of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
No. Let's do the other quest that was here. No, distress. That's the one. Also, they did mention something about that McCred guy being at this bar. Maybe he's got a way into
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular
the bottom area.
for the following story.
Are you McCred?
Townships have asked Halcyon News to make a statement regarding rumors of food shortages. Rest assured, the far-sighted corporate leaders of Halcyon have tailored their product lines to be selective to the refined customer. Scheduled scarcity is a premium feature.
I'm not feeling so hot. Just passing through,
Halcyon
minding my own
News,
business.
reminding you that there's no I in news, no we.
That
in
maniac on
Halcyon,
Monarch still
and
screaming
no
into the
Mercury
comms
in
void.
Saltoon.
Getting real sick of it.
Okay, none of these guys.
You don't seem to like traveling with us much.
It's back
Why
here.
in the architect's name would you say that?
It's just that you're real grouchy. Kinda all the time?
I'm not grouchy. I'm just irritated by inane questions.
Yeah, see, when you say it like that, it makes me wonder.
Okay. It's a bunch of chefs. What's this? Don't want to steal that in front of them. Well, okay. What are you doing? Oh, you're puking? Well, that's a dead end. Okay, I guess McCred's not in here. Salvage parts. Trash. Ooh.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go?
Don't you attack me. Guess it just goes down somewhere. Okay. What? Where does this go?
My dad taught me some French, you know. Stuff about omelets and, fromage. I could take a look at that journal.
Omelets and fromage?
I would be astounded, yet astronomically in your debt.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing at all about eggs and cheese in here. Sorry.
That's
Very
a really
Thank you.
weird reference. There was an episode of Dexter's Lab, that cartoon, and he wanted to learn French, and all he could learn was omelette du fromage because the tape got stuck, and that's all he learned. Omelette du fromage. That is so weird. Ooh, mag stuff. Give me those. We're just above an area. That's where I came from.
Hello? Someone there? Help! I'm locked in here. Can you get me out?
Sure.
Clever.
Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief?
Hello, Private Taylor. What were you doing in here?
You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend.
That's you get a chef's hat for you and your companions. Yeah, we could get that. I could buy some actually. Chef gang. Omelette du fromage. What happened? How long are you in there? Did you fare? What are you gonna do for me? What happened?
What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually 2 things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me.
Interesting.
Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft.
I did you a favor. What are you gonna do for me?
You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is?
Intimidate. I can always lock the door. Are you gonna pay up? Or are you gonna stand there smelling shit? Just make sure people know I helped you out. Yeah. Let's do that. I don't want him to pay.
That all? Of course. Everyone on the ship's gonna hear about this. Hell, it's the only chance I've got to keep my job.
There, I did something nice. Alright, get out of the bathroom. You're gonna get trapped. This is barred. I said get out of the bathroom! And this was a dead end, right? Yeah. What's this?
I'm not winded. Honest. My, boot was untied.
Would hate for you to get left behind, or architect forbid, become lost.
Suppose it's time to reevaluate my career goals.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
What's this? Rabbit sprats.
We've got a fight on our hands.
We're pretty good at this. Here we go.
Okay. Alright, need to know what weapons I'm using. Okay, that's my heavy weapon. It's a long gun. Does that use heavy? Yeah. Oh, wait, that uses light? That uses energy, okay. What is this dump? Tartar sauce, rations. Anything else in here? Man, I get sidetracked so easily. Mind your head. Ooh, heavy ammo. Gonna steal all this. Heavy machine gun. Interesting. Okay.
Hey, how'd you get back there?
I fell. Are you not gonna attack me or anything?
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Oh, so this is your storage? Everything was gone when I got in there.
Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Self-improvement, including one's weapons, is always a worthy endeavor.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy.
Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
How do I attach?
Only takes a bit of elbow grease and a spot of engineering know-how. Most ships have a workbench near the cargo hold. Ours is in engineering. You can take your new toys over there if you feel like tinkering.
Can I take off the mod?
No and yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys.
Where can I find them?
Right here for a start. I got a fair selection. Modified weapons are my specialty.
Void the warranty.
A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRANTIES tops the list.
Thanks.
So, what can I get you?
Let's see what you got. Bunch of mods. Cool. Weapon parts. I don't really care. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here to steal, but she's right there. I'm not gonna bother. I mean, you realize there's a big hole in your storage, right? Right here. Okay. Back to what we were doing.
Have you seen this man? Reward offers for information leading to the capture of noted terrorists.
Oh, I gotta go over here.
Your local board embassy.
Transition to back base. Alright. Oh, that was quick.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
I want to parley with the king. I really want to know how to put my weapon away. Display controls. Key bindings. Gameplay. Ooh, companion special ability. Alright. Am I just missing? Gameplay. UI. I swear there was a button for putting away the thing. Whatever, okay. Hello.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Persuade, put that down. Intimidate. Just exploring the ship. Where are we going? I was just exploring the ship.
You stumbled into my court without an invitation, neighbor from above. If you don't have any business, then it's time to light up the grill.
If it's nothing personal, I'll just be going.
No one turns their back on me while I'm holding court. Get 'em, boys!
Incoming!
I guess this is what we're doing. Oh, that's the Wicker. Sorry, Wicker. Need some help. Oh, whoops. Okay, wasn't paying attention to my help. I guess we're doing this again. Or actually, wait, can I... Where's my skills? No, I can't upgrade anything right now. I was gonna try to see if I could upgrade my, where's the, persuasion stuff? I guess it would be under dialogue. Yeah, I need to get to 40. But I cannot. Well, I guess we're gonna do this better.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company? A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now. We'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of time to feed.
Is this?
Speaking for my...
You came with the crew. You stumbled into my...
Tech, neither is this. Ah. Okay, we're gonna take some cover this time. Oh shit, McRed. Wait, are my allies down?
What was that? Huh. What was that? What was that?
Yeah, what was that? Whoa! Gonna run, reload. Ooh, he's got weak spots on his feet. Okay. Well, that didn't need to happen, but hey, you guys are alive. Nice. Lots of loot. McReds. Later is approved dealt with Captain Gunnar McRed and claim his bounty from Commandant Sanita of Groundbreaker's Mardet Security Forces. Okay, wrinkles, okay, whatever. No one else? Yoink. What's this?
I'll keep my head down.
Lots of loot down here. Let me see what else was here.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
Sure does. What's this? Steel axe. What's this thing?
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
Loot, loot, loot. There's some sort of core. Okay, let's go down here, I guess.
Huh? I think I heard something.
Nope, no you didn't. You definitely didn't. Guys, don't push me. Oh, what's going on?
That's the last of them.
Why are you using a melee weapon? Had to talk to the landlord? Well, welcome back. Gonna steal all their stuff. PD, what's that? Seems interesting.
Nice.
Ooh, lots of stuff in here. Okay, where am I supposed to be? Here? No, up there somewhere. Yep. Oh, can't jump up there. Did I miss a ladder? Yep, there it is. Oh, there's stairs also. Yep, that's just stairs. Going back down. Salvage parts.
Liz gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Alright. Oh, there's more down there. Well, let's take a look. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, that's where I jumped down from. Oh, that was a small area. Thought it was going to be a much larger place to explore, but okay. Let's go back. Alright, I think this is gonna be the last part. I'm gonna go turn this in, and I gotta go make some food. I don't know what to make though. Oop, can't steal that.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Got the parts for the radiators.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight Mantipillar infestation.
Define slate.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
If you got parts, why do I have to go to some maintenance shaft?
If every repair was a one-woman job, I wouldn't need an engineering team. As it is, my staff is busy keeping the station from melting down. You can flip a switch for me, but you can't install these parts. Not quickly, at least. Not on the first try. Able, though, you've proven to be.
I'll make my way.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, you're making soup? What kind of soup? What flavor? Gonna save this. Save. Okay, we'll just go to the main menu. Ooh, let's transition to my end screen here. Yay! Anyways, thanks for stopping by, Yinger. And have yourself a nice soup dinner. I gotta go see what I got to make. Maybe I'll just have some quick made, what do you call those? Frozen dinners? Yeah. Chicken and rice, oh, that sounds good. Anyways, have a good night. Enjoy your dinner. Thanks for watching.